streets. I was on the phone with all the ops, seeing how they gonna die when I hit the streets.
It was almost Free Smurf. And then DJ Academics, Tom and Jerry rat looking ass came and caused interference. This your boy Big Keys, Keys Against the World. If y'all don't know what's going on and what's going wrong, DJ Academics made a video last night that said we need more proof. Academic speaks on rumors that OTF Vonnie might be snitching on Lil Durk. Now, why would he do that? Maybe because DJ Academics himself looked like the rat from Tom and Jerry. However, you know what I'm saying? He out of nowhere, he decides to try to protect the rat and throw a fork in the road. Now, Trenches News has been he in the streets, right? If anything, I guess we can say he's the street news. So he getting the information from the streets. Now, Big Key's about to prove we don't even need to get the information from the streets. It was in the paperwork since December 2024. I don't know why people acting shocked and surprised that these text messages and everything is coming out. OTF Vonnie tried to stop all this from coming out. Now, before we get into Trenches News being in the streets and why that's relevant to this point, I want to go to the paperwork right here. Boom. A piece of the paperwork. Because all of a sudden now you can't even find some of this paperwork. In a minute, you're not going to be able to find no paperwork on OTF Vonnie. I believe he about to seal a lot of shit. The closer the case get, a lot of shit is going to get sealed. But check this out, right? This is what was said. OTF Vonnie, his real name is Kayvon London Grant versus the United States of America. Stipulation and joint request for a protective order regarding, remember this, y'all, I said this in my other video about it, but I guess, you know, when DJ Academics said we need proof, this is all the proof you need. It's a stipulation and joint request for a protective order regarding discovery containing personal identifying information, medical information, Privacy Act information, and protected witness materials. Why would he put in a protective order, basically a restraining order, to keep Durk and anybody else away from this type of information? This is where you key in the text messages. He knew this information was going to get out here. I don't know if this the actual person sending it or somebody, it had to be because it's that person's phone, right? But he knew that. Now it's a protective order on that information. If someone chooses to go after that person in that text message, you're not going just to regular jail. You going to motherfucking prison. They not playing with he dotted his T's and crossed his I's in December 2024. He knew the information that he had to turn on Lil Durk was going to be so big. He got a witness protection on the information. He about to come out and say is something wrong with him psychologically. Durk manipulated him to buy all that shit, and they basically treated him right, and he wasn't in his right frame of mind. He has a order of protection on the health information. It say medical information along with the text messages. Now, when it say containing personal identification information, that's the text messages. That's your personal identity. This is how we identify you. He dropping certain shit in his text messages. He got his court dates. Well, go back to the text messages. He dropping court dates, docket numbers, all sorts of shit. It's all crazy. Talking about it ain't enough information. The information been out there. It's being protected. Now, DJ Academics pull a police move. Now it seems like you working with the people. Because now when Trenches News get close, it's somebody that on the outside that y'all don't want the streets to get too close to, for due reason though. We ain't trying to, you know what I'm saying, do no witness tampering. I'm just saying, it's just mighty funny. The closer we get to these text messages, what's going on, and then it's about to be, you know, the next step about to be something crazy. Here come DJ Academics, put a fork in the road. Now I want to talk about Trenches News being in the streets because paperwork is only for motherfuckers in jail. In the streets, you can call a person a snitch, a bitch, a hoe, anything. You don't need paperwork to do that. So what Trenches News is getting is the word of mouth information. The streets is saying that this nigga is a rat. OTF Vonnie is a rat. So he is a rat. The only person who has to produce the paperwork to prove that he is not a rat is that man himself. For real. That's what DJ Academics ain't understanding. It don't matter if it's factual proof out there. The streets are saying he a rat, so he a rat. That's where the paperwork come in. Now if we in jail, you steady saying I'm a PDF file, I'm a snitch. Y'all about to stab me up in the morning. It's up to me to come. Hold on. Before we do the stabbing, ladies and gentlemen, before we do the stabbing, I got my paperwork. Then motherfucker look at your paperwork. Okay, you good. That's for jail niggas. The street saying he a rat. I believe it. I saw the paperwork. I saw you got a protective order for the witnesses and all sorts of information. Cause he already was going in them places saying Lil Durk sent me here. Everything he was saying was Lil Durk sent me here to get these guns. He was buying the guns. Lil Durk sent me here to get the guns. Now he about to implement the people who he got the guns from. And they're going to say, yeah, every time he bought the guns, he did say Durk sent them. He wasn't acting on his own. And he a little slow, but he supposed to be the logistics, man. It's all crazy. DJ Academics, shut the fuck up, man. For real, shut the fuck up. You just told G Herbo you ain't got to donate nothing to Chicago, which I'm cool with that. You right. You don't owe Chicago shit. But shut the fuck up. Let the streets do what the streets do. Nigga, this your boy Big Keys. Keys against the world. I'm up out of here. Trenches News, they probably gonna pull some of his shit. They gonna tell. I'm trying to tell y'all, some of that shit about to get sealed. They probably about to send some cease and desist orders out because you already can't find some of the paperwork out there on somebody on this nigga. So I only could imagine what they about to tell that man. If Trenches News start acting funny in the next couple weeks, they can send him something. He getting too close to the source. This your boy Big Keys. Keys against the world. I'm up out of here. Remember though, this statement though. Before we go, I want to show this. Remember that statement, man. I'm gone.